Andrea Vascellari. Andrea viene din Finlanda. Prenumele este italian. Dacă și numele de familie este italian, cred eu, el se pronunță Vascellari.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly. So thanks, Dumitru Borțun. Did I pronounce that well? President and honorific jury of Romanian Association of Public Relations, right? So, my name is Andrea Vascellari. I'm based in Finland. Originally, I'm Italian. I'm currently the CEO of itip.net, which is a digital strategy agency. We are based in Finland, but we work internationally. And I'm a blogger. I live on andreavascellari.com. So, since we are talking about blogs and citizen journalism, I want to tell you a very short story that happened to me about citizen journalism. So, I'm based in Kauhajoki, which is a small city in Finland, in western Finland. And last year, the 23rd of September 2008, I was at home and I just woke up and I was heading to my office at the ITIP headquarters. And I immediately noticed there was something wrong because the city was full of police cars and there were firemen stopping people and there was, I don't know, a certain tension in the air. So I started to take some photos and videos and I uploaded them online to Flickr. I started to tweet about it. I didn't know what was going on yet. So a lot of people on the streets. And by the time I got to the office, I received a message from Sarah Laaksonen, which is our marketing manager. And she told me there was a school shooting. You probably heard about this story. I guess they reported globally. There was a school shooting in Kauhajoki. So I think in a matter of 5 minutes, I received a phone call from ITN, which basically reached me and asking me if I was Andrea Vascellari, and I said yes. Asking me if I was in Kauhajoki, and again I said yes. And they basically asked me if I could report for them directly from the location because no one else was there. So how did they find me? Well, as soon as they got the news that something was going on in Kauhajoki, they immediately Googled Kauhajoki, and the first name that pops up was mine. Since I was living there, I uploaded tons of photos and videos about the place. So all those tags paid off, and the interesting thing that 20 minutes later I was live on ITN, and basically we have a very short interview and update directly from Kauhajoki, and I would say like 50 seconds after that BBC called me and they asked me to report again for them, but I was living an experience as a citizen journalist and I didn't choose it. I was just there, and it's a story that happened to me but could happen to anyone. So mass media wasn't there. There weren't journalists, there was no one in place at the time. So the only people that could update on what was going on were citizens and people that were living it. Now there are a few things I would like to point out and close this. It was actually pretty handy to report because we have one of the fastest broadband network in Europe. At the time was the fastest, probably, I don't want to say still the fastest, but one of the fastest broadband network in Europe. So I was able to upload by FTP videos and material directly to their servers. So it was for me very easy to contribute. And I worked for basically 2 days there, and until when the main troop of their tracks came there with all the cameramen and so on. Now, there are a few key points I want to underline. The first one is that, of course, we're switching, and we have to keep in mind we're switching from the media consumption to media production, and I guess this was already mentioned before today. And I want to link to what Loic Lemaire was saying before on 2 points for 2 main reasons. The first one is that, yes, conversation is gradually replacing mass media. And because of course citizens are there everywhere and they are empowered through real-time web and social media channels to interact live. And the second thing on which I couldn't agree more with Loic is on live micro snippet updates that basically today can be spread instantly across the web on multiple platforms. So this is very powerful, and at the same time I think it's very important to raise the awareness, like we're doing here today, for governments and local governments, to start to look at this, because the social media evolution, in a sense, cannot be ignored. There are still, and probably many of you faced this, lot of local roadblocks that must be overcome. So I really hope that this could be one of the first steps, that will take us there. And the last thing at personal level, I think what I learned from this experience is something also concerning our ethical lines. When I was reached by this big media, I was asked to, of course, record some videos and tell what was going on. And I was asked also to interview people. But I said no. I chose to just report on what was going on the streets, maybe taking some photos, some videos of what was happening, but I didn't feel personally to interview people that were suffering, people that were having friends in the school that probably got shot, and that was my decision. So to link also to what the president was saying this morning, I think it's up to us to create a better web, a better communication, and in a sense to have this self-responsibility, to the way we contribute. So thank you for listening, and I hope we can add value to the discussion.